Shuey? Shuey? Buzz. 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 Come on, wait. Buzz. I'm sorry.
Billy?
Dad, you gotta help me, please.
What's up, mate? What's wrong?
I don't know what to do.
Okay.
You gotta come.
Okay, calm down. Calm down. Just tell me where you are. Okay, don't worry. Whatever it is, we can sort, okay? Billy! Hey! Billy! Billy! Wait there! Oh, Billy! Billy, you okay? God, you okay? You all right? What's going on?
It was an accident.
What? Has someone hurt you? I swear, if anyone's laid their hands on you...
No, I just wanted them to leave me alone.
Who? Who? What are you talking about, mate? Oh, my God. God. Call an ambulance! Hey, son. Buzz, it's Mr. Savage. Can you hear me, son? He's not breathing. How long's he been like this?
Since I called you,
That's nearly 20 minutes ago.
he's dead, isn't he?
Son, hey, what the hell happened?
I told you it was an accident.
Oh, so he just came off his bike? Tell me!
You said I needed to stand up for myself.
You did this?
You said I needed to fight back.
Yeah, but sorry, I didn't mean...
Oh no, it was a mistake.
Mistake? Billy is dead!
Oh, I'm sorry, I've ruined everything. Mum would be so disappointed. I'm sorry, I've killed someone. I've killed someone.
It's gonna be okay, it's gonna be
I've
okay.
killed someone.
No, you haven't. Because it was an accident. That's what you just said, okay? It's an accident. So, we're gonna ring the police. And we're just gonna tell them what happened. We're just gonna explain what happened.
What, if they don't believe me, I'll go to prison.
Yeah, I'll make sure that doesn't happen, won't I?
You can't stop them, Dad. The police, the court, you're not in charge of them. There's nothing you can do. Everything's done, that's it.
Did anyone see you come down here? And did you tell anybody?
Shuey's supposed to be coming later.
But not yet. Okay. What about the body? Did you touch the body?
I tried to help him. And I tried to save him.
Yeah, of course. Get in the car.
What are you gonna do?
Get your stuff and get in the car. Now!